guess I'm live because I clicked go live. Yes. Meanwhile, I'm in the on my computer. Set this up. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, I can do that without that. Um. Oh, I remember. I was gonna name this something. I forgot what I was gonna name it earlier. um, guys came and put my windshield in finally today. Well, yesterday was too windy, so that's why they didn't do it yesterday. You know, they did pick up the glass and the wind would blow it off. um, Let me see if I can fix some light going here. If that's it. Is that enough light? No, might be enough. I don't know. I think it's the light. The reason that it's fading in and out up here. Okay, a little better without the hat. um, so I'm changing the name. What do I name this one? Um, and also I got something in the mail today. A little, oh, a red fire truck, Model A, and Jack Stoof, Starbucks. I never do Starbucks, but I do drink a Monster once in a while. Oh, why? What do I name this show here? Because every time I go on, it has this just a thank you, Forrest, Fenn, and uh, something, 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 and I change. I just go in and change it something, something, something. So today is the 13th. No, no, is it? It's the 13th of April. 1-3. Where's that hair sticking out? Right there, huh? Fix that. My eyes don't want to open. I should have kept my sunglasses on. Let's try that. Everything's pretty bright in here anyhow. um. Oh, I noticed. Uh. They had played the message I left for cow lasers, and I thought, um, Ben, I thought he was going to use the picture from the Indiana Jones movie of. He said he was going to put it on this, and I watched it, and he didn't have it. Meanwhile, over there on cow lasers, they actually mentioned what I told them about the Indiana Jones movie and stuff. That this little Model A, little Model A fire truck. See? Okay, okay, turn it the other way, huh? Okay, like that. Let's see if we can line it up with the other one, so it'll fade in and out. Yeah, about like somewhere pretty close. Wait. Where's the door? Okay, got to move over this way, huh? Get it? Yeah, screw it. This background thing ain't working very good, is it? Oh, um, oh, I got to go and change the settings for screensaver on this new laptop. Uh, Because I remember here to put down what was the name of this video. Oh, uh, uh wading through the swamp. I ain't got a mouse for this other laptop, so it's all touch screen. And save there. Maybe I'll put a change that picture too. Oh, where's that? That's down here. Thumbnail. Yeah. I'm not used to the new screen on this laptop. It's a nice laptop. I don't think I plugged it in. Yeah. Okay. Enough of the background stuff. Boom, 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 and X, 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 X. I hit the X twice. There, third time works. This is ping. It's got a AMD 8-core processor and 1 terabyte of hard drive SSD. Thing is silent. You don't even hear a fan for the. It uses very little power. And it's got all the it's got the C-type connect and the HDMI and that's a 3.1 USB over there. And the other side has the SD card and a 2.0 USB. But and it's light. If I touch the keyboard, the keys light up, so I can work on my book while I'm laying in bed, and I can see the keys and I'm hitting the right ones. Oh, and I got to get this email. I got a copy, and I got to go over to my messenger and message it to myself so that I have it on the computer, and then I can come back. I'm coming back. I'm coming back. There I am. So there. Yeah, blue sunglasses. They're prescriptions, so I can read with them. They had to. They're progressive. So changing the. Which picture do I want to use? View, view, extra large. Oh, um, let me see. Oh, uploading a thumbnail, and I got to get the link. Got to get the link. Paste it. Got to mute. I actually still have my old laptop running, so I got two laptops going right now. And I can get so I can do the link thing easier where I have the mouse. Oh, no. No, I just wanted to copy the text. And I got to go to, my channel and then the video. And then I got to paste the link in the chat and I got to pop the chat out. And I've got too many things. See, that's why I need my Starlink so that I can do all that on the computer without, because the phone, you can't do all these things all at once. You got to have two different devices. There, you got the link up and pin it. And let me see. No, there is nobody joining. No, because I just put the link up. And I'm going to pop out chat, Zoom, plus, and back. Go to the chat. And of course, guess what? Guess who wants in? Guess who wants in? Not in the stream. Hey, Jeep Girl. Hey, Zozo. Ooh, I was a mod for about 10 minutes. Now I'm no one's friend. Oh, okay. What the heck? Okay, that's what happened. I'm gonna minimize that. So, yeah. Easter is this weekend, really? Yeah. Um, in 2024, it's on my birthday. Easter's. I guess that's a the resurrection, right? I got new lights outside. I got a rope light, bunch of colored lights on it. And I'm looking at it, wondering why it must have stretched out and sagged, and that because it comes in a loop, and so it's all loop, and you can't really get it straight, and the sun has to warm that plastic up, and so it stretches out, and so it's a straight line. And I should put that on this computer. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Might hear this computer. I don't know where the volume is on it yet. Oh, there's a mute. Okay, so there. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm going to do the pop out over here. And, okay, chat out. And back. And then if I got it on here, I don't need it on that screen. Now I can have one computer is chat. Will this expand? Oh no. Yes. Come on. Weird. I dragged the thing to stretch the box out, and it was lagging behind it. What it was, and I took my finger off, and it kept going. No, 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 no. There, bigger on the screen. So yeah, I went to the mailbox and got some more pictures, and I can't remember what revelations I've had on the treasure hunt. But Roman Candle was bringing up Forrest in Once Upon a While, the scrapbook about he was watching a football game and he's watching the the Cowboys and the Broncos. Well, you know, it's kind of like, then that's the Broncos. That's Colorado. He left Texas and went to Colorado, but he brought up that how did he tie that with the Ford? Because O.J. Simpson drove a Bronco, and it was a chase, thrill of the chase. But I messaged to him, well, what about the movie Bullitt? Bullitt is how it's spelled. Steve McQueen. Yeah, okay, yeah. At least there's no A in the be right back, right? You know? So he brought up, O.J. Simpson's Ford Bronco. It was a Ford, another Ford, like the Ford Model A. That's it's a little FDNY chief, little Ford Model A, like the Buffalo Cowboy. The Buffalo Cowboy car was model, but this one's got a winch on the front, and we got a winch in the chase, don't we? Um, but yeah, it's cool little. It's a little matchbox, but it's a bigger matchbox than I remember matchboxes. This is a nice size. Sold at auction. Steve's car. Yeah, one was in that car. Was in the movie's got to be worth something. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Steve McQueen's car. Yeah, it sold for $28 million or something. um, but that was the movie Bullet and the little fans in the back. It's got little fans or something in the back, and or no, they're spotlights. They turn. um, but so Steve McQueen in Bullet driving a Ford Mustang. That's still Ford. The Model A. That's the Model M, and Forrest flew the Model F fighter jet. Um, I drove a Ford F-750 or F-700, something like that. That's a big old truck with had a boom on it. Go fix lights. Oh, I don't need that light on now. There. Um. Oh, see if anybody's. I got to remember to check it. If you're coming in, tell me in the chat so I know to look for you. um. Yeah. But yeah, yesterday was windy as shit. Well, it was like 40-mile-an-hour wind all day. It didn't record any gusts over 40. They were supposed said it was be gusts up to 65, and it said it was going to be, so there was supposed to be snow and then slurpees and then rain and then more Slurpees and more snow with wind and thunder. But all we got was wind. Archive stream. What's that? Um, okay. Uh, Gospel of Juice for your success. Are you? Yeah. Hey, Bill, it's snowing now in the Rockies. Not here. Yeah, a cloudless sunset. Because if the sunset has clouds, I mean, a cloudless sunset, they all look pretty much alike. they're no, they're not different from one another. No, it's not coming here. Our forecast is sunshine. All it's going to be in the 70s Saturday. It's going to skim across Denver, maybe. It ain't coming down here. Uh, no, Jack. What do you think you're doing, huh? Looking for an excuse, jump up on the bed and get them burrs stickers off your fur? Lay in bed. What's that itchy? Jack. Jack and his stickers, weeds that he picks up in his fur. Just kidding. Um, yeah, I don't think it's going to snow here at all. Um, I like this new computer though, man. The screen is about the same height, but it's just a little taller than the old one, but it's like 3 inches wider. It's got a lot more, and it's got the number pad on it on the keyboard and stuff. And with the keys lighting up, it's I had a problem with my other one. The Fords lost a few family members in a plane accident in '88. He was Colorado Commissioner of Agriculture. Different. Yeah, yeah. Wow, I didn't know that. Amelia Earhart, I know, landed her plane on the Jones farm, and who is who, who's this guy? Fendi Jones, right? um, who lost something? What Jeep girl lose? Um, I know the last girlfriend I had relationship ended a year and a half after her daughter was killed in a Jeep. She just turned 21, and a semi was on the wrong side of the highway and went head on with the Jeep and killed her and her fiance, and she was 3 months pregnant. So you'll never find me owning a Jeep. She's the one singing that song that's in. I've used her singing her music. The girl that, yeah. It, um, April 7th was, well, that was almost a week ago now, but I had a friend in Florida who was 1 week younger than me. And we went and seen Heart and, uh, went and seen, Stone Temple Pilots and these other bands and concerts at the Hard Rock Cafe and the House of Blues and stuff. It was just go out and party. And yeah, he died in 2001. And but yeah, I had made a memorial page for him, and I don't think it's but had that up for quite a while. You'll never find me, Bill. You'll never find me. Hughes Corns. Can't down near Bill. What? Okay. Just every empty pocket. What I was I said that quote the thing I made up and it says sticks and stones can break my bones, but data packets will never hurt me. What that means is everything over the internet comes in data packets. That's how it's transferred over the internet. They're transferred in little data packets. Sends a few bits of information, bytes. People get confused. There are bits and bytes are different. Can you send me a camping? Uh-oh. Yeah, I might have to. If I go to camp, I might have to have protective services guarding over. Hey, that's right. I don't know if you can see the sparkles. It's shiny. Well, it just changes color from from the light from the phone, and it turns out uh, interesting rock. You can learn to hide secrets in different with different light. Yeah, look for stuff in there. But I went and took a bunch of pictures, let Jack run around, chase prairie dogs. Blues, he's blues. Does he still chase? Is who still chase? Smokey the Bear or Dark? Is Dark still in the chase? We don't know. I'm sure he's one of these. He's one of these other usernames, one of these new usernames you see pop up, or maybe he is. He's the other uh, Jimmy, Jimmy Dean, the other Jimmy Dean. That might be Dark. I don't know who Jimmy's enemies are and who Dark's enemies are. I mean, everybody has one person's enemy is another person's buddy, you know. And sometimes you give someone a ranch and they're doing personal. They're taking personal things on people. That's where Hooli went wrong was making it personal that I'm doing this for Toby on this other channel, or you know, or I personally, I didn't understand. She's can't be. She's got to be like less than 50, probably less than 40, because she didn't know old uh cliches. You know, you say an old cliche like it's not over till the fat lady sings. Oh, you're talking about me? No, that's an old saying. That's what Mardi Gras is not over until the fat lady sing. And there was a big fat lady that came out and sang. A couple people would confirm they are gone. Force it back, just don't talk. Yeah, is it the real Dizzy? Hooley's less than 40. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know her age. I don't recall ever. I've heard her on, but I haven't seen her. And then even then, there are some women that are in their 60s and they look like they're in their 30s, and there's some women in their 30s that look like they're in their 60s. uh, yeah, as you go through the decades, you you uh, you see that things are changing. My world is changing slightly. Yeah. What do you want, Jack? Water? You want more water? Yeah. Okay. I'll get you more water. Hang on. I'm getting. Jack is. That's how he talks to me. He tells me, "Hey, I need some water." So he really never runs dry. He gets all the water he wants because he'll bark at me until I give him more. uh, and in honor of some other channels, tonight's broadcast brought to you by Spam. Uh, who wants a beer? Jack, I don't know how he'd handle a beer. Sometimes he drinks his water so fast that he that he burps it right back up. He's a dum dum. But he just finished he finished his bowl of food and then he drank his whole bowl of water and he just drank another half a bowl. No. Oh, yeah, you're a year older than Luli's my sister's age. Uh, yeah, Luli's not much older than me. The older you get, the closer you are in age to people further apart in age. uh, like when you're 18, you deal with people that are maybe 3 years younger than you, 3 or 4 years older than you. You know, when you're when you're 40, you deal with people maybe 10 years older, younger than you. When you're 60, you deal with people 30, 20, 30 years older, younger than you. You know, what's that? I don't live in a town. I live I live in a valley. I live in near Alamosa. Yeah. Yeah. Say chitty chitty bang bang. It's a Model A with a winch. Imagine that. That'd be something to have. Old Model A truck, 4-wheel drive with big old frickin' fat tires on it, and a roll cage. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can see the lights of Alamo. I'm in between Alamosa and Blanca. Uh, I'm below Mount Blanca. Tell you that there's where my family's from. Most actually, and Anthony. Yeah, uh, my oh, who were they? They were the managers of. I was a camp host, but they're the managers. They manage uh like uh maybe a dozen or 2 dozen, about 18 other camp hosts, campgrounds. The managers, they're from down there in Antonito. Um, they were nice people, but the guy who was their maintenance guy, who was their big shot, he thought he um if you're anytime, anytime you're new to a job, you're always the low guy on the totem pole, even if you're 60 years old. Oh no, let's see, I was 59 then. But so anyhow, Forrest says he was in 2017, and he was 87 when he was watching this football game. He was telling you it was 2017. 2017, he was trying to put out this 2017, it's over. 2017, 17, Dizzy Dean. It was over in 17. Why are you still following this? No need to correct him, JK. You keep it. Blanca is Blanca. No, I don't know. It depends on if that's your girlfriend's name or if it's the name of some. And I'm not Toby. I can't. I don't do the accentuations. I say it like a white guy says it. Yeah, I am part American Indian. I'm not just a white guy. um, but my American Indian parts are on my father's mother's side. So if you did a DNA, it doesn't show up because from they can only trace the father's father. My father's D, he my paternal DNA comes from my father, and which comes from his father, which comes from his father, and so they can't. They'd have to do a maternal DNA test on my father to know what my grandmother's DNA was, and probably would have been yeah, if we would have had some of my dad's DNA to run the DNA test on that, it would show. And it probably would show too, because uh, once you had my father's maternal DNA, you could trace his mother's line, and I believe it was the female line where it was always the female that had the Indian blood on my father's side. That's why he got a lot from it. Hey, who farted? Do you live off? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I watched. I can see the cars going down the highway from here, but I can't hear them. If you go outside, you can hear the trucks. Um, I did the National Geographic DNA. I think I copied that over to this computer too. So I've got it on this computer in a PDF. I was out taking pictures today. I wish. How do I get that? Uh, I think. Um, I'm wondering how I can. This new computer, I haven't found where I can have it give me a slideshow of a file folder to show you the pictures I've made took today. There's some really neat one. That one I put up earlier, that was. Let me see. I think I can get that on here. Let me see. Uh, this one and oh, that back on and videos. I tell you, the more I watch this Forrest Fenn treasure hunt on YouTube, the more I realize that most of these searchers are dumb as rocks. Ain't that true? uh, yeah. um, there's some really that rock there. His eye, it looks like it. The eye of the thing. That's a cave. It's a little. It's a little. They their cave. Really, all you needed for a cave was a space big enough to sleep in. You know. Thanks. Oof. Yeah, these are prescription. I got them from Goggles for You. I think they were like $49 prescription progressive sunglasses. They're always I buy my enough glasses from them that I have the perpetual 73% off coupon. uh, First defendant of Jesus. Um, yeah, Da Vinci Code. Those are my ancestors that was about, man. So descendants of Jesus, maybe. What? Where? Send me the name of what? Goggles for You. Goggles, the number 4 and the letter U.com. um, Why didn't that show up as a link? Because I didn't put the HTTP, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how they spell it. I always get a 73% off. I'd have to go way back to find one of their, see, because they about every day they send me an ad, but I delete most of them because I've got enough glasses. I don't need more. Smurf shit. Smurf shit's blue. You know how if you eat Fruit Loops, you might have Smurf shit. Smurf shit. There's where dark is. Prove it, Dizzy. She, no, she isn't, Melinda. Okay, we got a little duel going on. What are you barking at? I'm doing a live stream. You can't bark while I'm live streaming. What does that mean? Oh, now, okay, now you want to go out? You want to go out now? He's just like freaking Lassie, man. Oh, it reminds me, I better watch my power usage with this um on this phone. There, little turn the brightness down. That way the battery lasts longer. Because my stream depends on how long my phone battery lasts while it's plugged in. And there should never be the phone should never have a problem with be powering off when it is plugged in. uh, a replica of yeah. Smurf shit. Is that like pastels or uh yeah, I saw something about the blue color that the Aztecs had, and the way that they found to make this blue color from I can't remember what they made it from, cactus or something, or some flower. I don't know, but the, the color doesn't fade in the sunlight and stuff. It's a long lasting blue color or something. But the ancient Mayans or Aztecs invented the process to make it, and they had to do all kinds to figure out how the hell did they make this stuff. So it just tells you that they were the alchemists. Wait for you tried battery bank to charge phone while stream. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. There's uh, yeah, just wires don't reach far enough to show you. Yeah. And I got 2 new batteries coming for the RV. Uh, um, yeah, yeah. I've no. That's that's not true. Um, Nobody's molested me for quite a while. Is that why street is quiet? No, street's not. I don't know what's going on there. Why? I'm not talking about, because if I talk about it, then she can talk about it. I'm not talking about her. Hey, the Nookers were running the 9 mile, but I guess the weather stopped that. Yeah. Yeah. This isn't your Las Vegas vacation. I got a mark on my in my thing for my, here it is, my cloth. Got a smudge in my glasses. I want to see through the smudge. What is that smudge? Yeah, I want to know where the stick man is on carved in the rock, where the map is carved in the rock. Who else has a map that's carved in a rock? Who else has a stick man other than in Forrest Fenn's books that they found out there on their search? Where the other stick man, actual stick, carved in rock or whatever, We went off road. We ran into snow. Yeah. Had to fix some chow. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably gonna. Oh, I just got those avocados, so I probably need another day. So no tostadas tonight, but I might. Hmm. I'll probably heat up the leftover pizza from, when was the pizza? Yesterday? The day before? Yeah, I got it in the fridge. All you crazy, wacky people in our dysfunctional chase bin. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video edited, and I'm gonna have my parrot. I'm gonna interview my parrot, my dead parrot. Yeah, I'm gonna interview him because I can say, "What do you think of them?" And he said, "Wacko." I got recordings of him saying "wacko." Do Biden with glasses. I don't do Biden. I'll crush the cans. Put it in the trash. Yeah. No, I can't. You know, the whole political thing is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Everybody sees right through it. You know, the guy's a fake, a phony. um, yeah, I think I showed that coin I got last time. Last time I was on. Um, microwave does great. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Microwave doesn't. I can't. If I ran the microwave, my battery'd be dead the rest of the night. And my generator doesn't put enough to run the microwave, so everything's got to be heated on the grill or over a fire. On the griddle and a pan on a fire, all has to have a flame under it. Cook it here. Biden doesn't do Biden very well either. No. I think Biden does Obama and Obama does Biden's. I think they take turns with each other. Who are you and where is our bill? I'm right here. um, Bill and Jack, you know, the dog is Jack. Ain't nobody trying to join in. Yeah. Let me see if. Hmm. Oh, I know. I know. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna be right back. I want to message it to someone. Where'd he go? There. There. So sent the link. Trying to get somebody in here to talk to instead of talking to myself. Or well, you know, I am reading some of your. I can read some of it, not all of it. Chasing Dizzy. Yeah. Do you recall the man Larry Sinclair who tried to tell the world the truth about Obama, even when the court went to court to oh yeah, Larry Sinclair, the limo driver, yeah. And he played Obama's flute, didn't he? You know what? I wonder if Larry Sinclair is Jack Stoops' father. They're redheads. uh, they're redheads, so you know. What's your thoughts on the second poem being in the treasure chest? Um, could have just been Forrest given Dale may have been pressuring Forrest for some information, and so Forrest, we ask us, you know, you're not gonna that I'm not gonna give you any real clues, so I'm gonna give you this fake answer is what I think of that. That yeah, the poem that was in it, a short poem, and that may have been the one from Blaise Pascal, and, and so you know a quote, a one line If it's just one sentence, I don't think that qualifies as a poem. You got to have a stanza. Without a stanza, you know, or what is the definition between a poem and a quote? You know, a quote. Some things are just a quote or from philosophy. It wasn't really poetry, so it's just something somebody said, not meaning to be poetry. Poetry has to uh, have like it's got to be like something beautiful, something poetic, you know. I said, which asked question for signature. Yeah. I'm not forging no signatures. The only I've got his signature in my book. Oh, yeah, you know, Sunday I was putting up the panels on my wall that I put up outside, and they're these 12-foot long, or some are 14 feet long or so, but 3 feet wide, 14 feet long, and with this foam coating on it for insulation. They're from some old steel building, pre-insulated steel panels, and so I'm trying to hang it up, trying to hang it on the wind, and the wind blew it and it fell, and the thing came down, and it went right across my wrist. Look at that. so so it almost got me. Where's the camera on this freaking thing? Oh well. Yeah, I don't know which side. I think I've shown it, but yeah, it looks like it's in a different place. But yeah, that's 3 days old. 3 days old. If it had gone deeper, there'd be stitches, and I would have had to hold it shut while I drove to the hospital. I saw that. Oh shit! Oh, good. And and it hardly bled. I was amazed. It's like, wow, indestructible. It's just a flesh wound. He just blocked the other one. The other Dizzy, yeah. Was the other one in there? I didn't see him. Yeah. There's two Dizzy Deans. There's the real one and the fake one. Oh, okay. Hey, you're supposed to put out forest fires, not Dizzy Dean, man. I won't be further harassed by moderator. Yeah. Is anybody joining in yet? Nope. Nobody. Just nobody waiting. Nobody in the waiting room. Yeah. Good night, Zozo. Time to watch New Moon Night. Yeah. Um, the new moon was a week ago, a week and a half ago. It's probably close to the full moon. Moon's already up pretty high. What's my battery doing? Battery's doing okay. In fact, it's regained some charge. I don't know if oh yeah, there's still a little breeze from the west southwest going right through my. I put a wall up to stop the wind, and so what's the wind do? It goes shoo. It blows parallel with the wall. Now, I put it up. The wind stopped blowing, and then when it started blowing again, it came from the southwest, which blows right between. So it's like, okay, I need to have some of these walls strategically placed so I can drive around them and block the wind from coming. So when it gets very windy here. There've been 20-mile-an-hour winds for the last 2 weeks, every day, and it gets it. And yesterday was windy, windy, windy. Um, yeah, the guys were putting my windshield in, and the wind caught it. And he's whoa, like they had my other windshield out, and you don't want to break the new one once you got the old one out. I haven't been cruel to Bill. Yeah, who's picking on you, Indy? Fake behavior. I'm building a massive fart steel mill. How do I pin that up? uh, tell Bill what you did last May. Oh, um, well, if she did something last May, it didn't really. It was what somebody. Yeah, something happened in May, but something happened in March that was led up to May. We all know each other generally. I found six more toes. Six more toes? Wow. Yeah, bears, their toes. Yeah, because they're are there hand bones? Are they toes or are they finger? Considered fingers or toes on a bear? The paw. Yeah, it doesn't give me any. I wasn't having a problem with Smokey. um, yeah, that's why we don't see Paul, right? Free Smokey. It's like Free Willy. Toes, the foot is just like the human foot. Just a different shape. But yeah, but I mean the front paws, are they more like a human hand than a foot? Than yeah, yeah, I think the Indians wouldn't eat the bears because when they skinned them, they looked too much like people. You know, I, I I think I can make it up there. I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah, you know, but they got around. I got to bring a dog. So maybe 1 or 2 nights is about all. You know. And that's a long, long. That's like driving from Santa Fe almost. You know. Um, it takes me half a day just to get to Denver. I think to go up there, I'd go up, probably go up the uh, across over to Durango and then straight up from Durango, go around Utah. And don't speed in Wyoming. He's getting hidden and unhidden by everybody. Yeah. I've done that road from up by the dinosaur down to Rifle. That road, I've done that in the RV. That's a tough. That's a little narrow highway going through there. That's a rough one in the RV. But if I went up there, if I went up to, yes, I'd just take my car, leave the RV here. Gas is too much to drive the RV. Yeah, I see. Still, it's not worth hanging out with someone abusing so many of the guests. Wait, where's that? I didn't see that any abuse happening. Um, they, still male fitness. Um, yeah. Hey, don't fight with each other out there. Let me see. Do I got a visitor yet? No, no visitors. uh, you go 85 on 80. Yeah, you can do that on 25 too here in Colorado. No, I don't suggest doing 10 over. Be safe, do 7, 8 over at the most, but stay with. If you set your cruise control for 9 over, it will drift to 12 over, and then you're in trouble. Because at 10 over, that if it's a 75 zone and you do 85, you're getting stopped. So you don't want to hit that 10 over. They say 9 is fine. Uh, 7 is heaven. 8 is great. um, yeah, I pass. I see cops going, troopers going the other way, and I'm 8 miles over, and they don't bother with you. You got to be at least 10 over. Once you do 10 over, they get you. And I would not, Wyoming, I got a speeding ticket in Wyoming in middle of August, in the middle of nowhere. I don't know where he was. There was even a blizzard just not long before that. Have you given the damn treasure? No, they haven't. Still rooting. Thanks, imagination. Um, you having blizzard-like conditions? Heard an epic storm was approaching. Yeah, up there. Not here. I just looked at the weather report a little while ago. See, oh yeah, it's refreshed, so I have the current. Um, let's see. We got high of 53 tomorrow, low of 14 tonight, high of 53, then a low of 25 and a high of 62, then 28 and a high of 66, and then 38 and a high of 66. So yeah, it's gonna be in the 60s by Saturday. If it says 66, it'll be 70 something. Because they're doing that 66 because it's the what for the area here, and there are some. I'm at a lower, warmer spot of this area. People at the higher altitude are a little cooler, you know. So they put the temperature in the middle of where it's cold up on the mountain and where it's um, warmer down here in the middle of the valley. It woke up Tuesday, 4 inches of snow. Oh, wow. Yeah, but you can handle. You got the vehicles to handle it. You probably got your own snow plow. The front coming Yellowstone. Oh, I looked up and there's a Yellowstone Dutton Yellowstone Ranch. Yellowstone Ranch in Colorado. It's 120,000 acres. It's the ranch is bigger than the city and county of Denver. And when Forrest said that it'd be in the Colorado, or did he say Denver Museum or Colorado Museum of Nature? The Denver Museum of Nature. The Denver Museum of Nature is the Rocky Mountains, and where he parked his car would tell you where it would be. The final clue is where he parked his car. uh, what's an upside down D? What if you flip the D upside down? What is it? A P, principal. So the car was in the D or the P, or the car was in the P. Hey, so the Model A I found. Yeah. Well, Museum of Nature. Yeah, but he didn't say science. I don't think. And so the Denver Museum of Nature would be the Rocky Mountains. That's the museum. Is the mountains. But uh, yeah, quite a delay because of the chat. When Bill sees it funny. Bronze car called Grizzly's Last Stand is in the parking lot of the. Yeah, the bronze bear. Yeah, I've seen the bronze bear. And there's a mammoth in the corner. And like I said, these were people that supposedly hunted mammoths, but I found that my evidence says that they didn't. That these people they loved their mammoths. They rode they hunted from on top of the mammoth. And when you're hunting a buffalo that's 4 times the size of the buffalo we have today, the buffalo back then were like, woolly buffalo or whatever, they were enormous. And so the people would hunt from the back of the mammoth. They're up there with the mammoths chasing the buffaloes and spearing the buffalo from the mammoth. And occasionally a mammoth might get killed by a buffalo, and they would probably eat the mammoth meat then. But the mammoths were their friends. Yeah, Forrest died. Mount Blanca, 14,000 feet, barely got any snow in that storm yesterday. Barely any. Forrest died, patina and the bronze bear and touching. I found a coin out here in the and it had like this all this patina on it, and it's like, oh, this got to be really old. No, it was a 2005 nickel. The zinc and stuff in it starts corroding because the nickel and the copper is worth more than the coin, so they make it out of junk metal. Forrest talks about the patina. Talks about patina. It used to be 10 steps. Yeah, yeah. Well, I got the Model A with the red patina on it. It's like the rusty iron slide outside that window. It looks like a slide, except there's a gas cap right in the middle that would probably catch you in the ass if you slid down it. But you know the that cowl is kind of curved. It looks like it looks like a slide between two rails if you know take the gas cap and the bullet hole out of it. That bullet hole would hurt sliding over that. That's for sure. I miss the laser zeppelin. It was awesome. What band were you talking about? Those laser shows, Bronze Bear. Yeah. We used to go to the I See the Light show and at the at, at the planetarium at De Anza. It was De Anza College or Foothill College. I think it was De Anza College. It was a planetarium at a university in Silicon Valley, and it was the star show. You know, they had the star constellation light that protected all the stars on this dome inside the planetarium, and and then they had lasers and they played like Kansas Icarus, Born on Wings of Steel, and I won't come down no more. Yeah, he flew away on his wings of steel. Icarus was the guy who made these wings and went to fly with, and the heat of the sun melted the wax that held the wings, the feathers on, and he plummeted from the sky or something. But yeah, and so Kansas, born on wings of steel, and he had steel wings instead of feather wings. And he flies off into space, going where nobody's gone before. The Gates Planetarium used to be laser rock shows every Saturday night in the '80s. Was for yeah, they probably did that. Probably every city did that back then. You know, they certainly did it in the Bay Area. um, yeah, we used to go. Well, the fun thing to do was to uh, take some hallucinogenics and go to the laser show. That was a fun thing to do. Handsome Planet, Utah, super cool experience. Cool laser. Yeah, yeah, Seattle did. Yep. Did you know the museum was built around the original Phipps Auditorium? Yeah, you can still tell by the bricks inside. Really? Yeah. Yeah, I remember. When did they build the? Because yeah, I I moved to Denver in May of 1989. I first moved to Colorado um, to get away from a dangerous woman. I'll say she wasn't so dangerous. It was who she hung out with was dangerous, or her ex was dangerous. Yes. I said, oh, well, I'm getting away from here. I don't want to be involved with what you're involved with. Yeah. Did you know the museum is built around there? I do now, don't I? Um, yeah, I moved there. I lived in. I rented a room in a boarding house for a week, and I think I stayed there 2 or 3 nights, and I found a job at an apartment complex, an apartment build. They had two buildings right by I-25 near Colorado Boulevard, and they wanted me to put in all their. They were remodeling all the apartments, so all of the apartments were getting new range hoods and new stoves and ranges or whatever, and they wanted me to hook them all up, you know, but because I was an electrician, so um, I was maintenance there for a while, and then I got a job at IBM up in Boulder, so I moved to Broomfield. um, that was in '89, working at IBM. The well, IBM Boulder is really between Boulder and Longmont. Do you know the museum is built around the 13th in Washington for a while? Yeah, yeah, I was right. Uh, I think I was like near 13th and Claremont or something. Just for a few nights. It was strange living that. Well, that was the only time I ever lived in a like a boarding house type of thing, you know, where they had rooms. And you just rented a room in this old house. I'm sure it was right around the corner from Dolly or Molly Brown's, Dolly Brown and Molly Parton and Dolly Brown. Huge compound. You have to walk a quarter mile from parking to the building. Wow. Uh, Gun barrel. Yeah. I thought about taking that, was that, San Francisco can't, no. What is that canyon? It's Golden Gate Canyon. And I thought, no, better not take that road in winter. Better take the highway in winter. Oh, I need something to drink. There was a fire last week there near IBM in Boulder, near in car. How can it be? I mean, it's not warm enough for fires yet. It's probably somebody trying to start a fire when it's not the right time for things to burn quickly. Go out quick too. Yeah, we got the Model A. Over this way. And oh, guess who's scratching at the door? Yeah. Oh, I've gone up Golden Gate. I've gone up. I've been all over those roads up there. I used to go skiing in Eldora at, at night skiing, and you're coming down, and it's just blow white out, and all you can see is the lights glowing on the either side of the trail, and you stay in between the lights going down the mountain. There, let Jack in. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You got water. You can leave me alone. Yeah, he's skiing down. And I've been skiing Eldora in the daytime. There's one part. I'm hauling down. Boom, I fall. Yard sale. My gear goes everywhere. And I'm sitting on my ass with my legs spread out, spinning down the mountain, doing, 20 miles an hour spinning on my ass. Dude, down the mountain. Come to a stop. Then I have to hike up the hill. Well, other people come down and grab your stuff and bring it down to you mostly. You usually don't have to go back up and get your stuff. um, so weird. Fires in 2020 were closer. Yes, up north. Yeah. I went rafting down a river, down the Bear River in California once, and when we got that, there was a fire coming over the hill toward it, and so yeah, I don't know if we were supposed to, but you're rafting down the river, and all of a sudden you're going through an area, but you're in the water at least. We used to go rafting like every summer when I was a teenager. We go up Bear River, inner tubes. Not we weren't rafting, we were tubing. And just before where we got to where we got out by the bridge where we got out was an area where people were. It was known as a nudist area. So you're floating down the river past all these naked people. Okay. We were teenagers. We enjoyed it. um, yeah. Let me get enough something to drink in here. Oh. So what's going on now? Anybody trying to join in? Told you, let me know. Let me know in the chat if you want to come in, because uh, this thing doesn't give me an alert. There's no alert telling me there's somebody waiting. Um, there was, I think when I was working, the summer I was working up at the campground, they had a fire that was in this one in Park Creek Canyon, and they had a fire in Park Creek Canyon, and I thought, yeah, well, great, they're gonna have a fire. It's gonna come because this was like 6, 7 miles from where I was camp host, and so um, but this fire only burned 10 acres, It was like, wow, good, they got it out quick. It wasn't a windy day. Uh, where did the lantern did the lantern come from? India or China? Yeah, I ordered two uh, 58 amp hour batteries, and those are for 48 volt batteries. 58 amp, 58 amp hours on 12 volt isn't too much, but these are 48 volt batteries, so that's 58 amps of 48 volts, which is 4 times as much as a 58 amp 12 volt. But I won't see them till June or July. They said they shipped them, gave me a tracking number, but that tracking number is for once they arrive in the United States, they put that tracking number on them. Now, all these batteries are made in China. You can't, it's the only place to get them from. If you bought them from somebody here, they got them from China. Um, my battery doing good. Thought there might be someone come in to chat, talk with. Nobody. Nobody. Boy, my stomach feels. Drank some of that in there. Stomach's going. Oh, that's cold. uh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, and the both the domes, the resurgent domes or whatever, or which way they like, the volcanoes. The magma is 600 feet below the surface. Only 600 feet below the surface right now. That's like um scary. It could be about to blow. And Yellowstone doesn't have to have a super eruption. It can have small eruptions too. It has, in fact, has many small eruptions in between the big ones. Um, what? um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Stoof ain't the finder though. John's talking about himself. He's calling himself the finder. And the finder, as far as Stoof goes, is only a pseudonym. That's his screen, his fiction author name. He admitted to writing that piece of fiction, as Doug calls it, a great piece of fiction. I think he is Shiloh. No. No, I don't think. I think Shiloh's not getting involved. He's staying back. Yeah, we don't know. Shiloh has. We ain't seen Shiloh in a video saying, "Yes, I sent them flies." Even You know, all we have is hearsay, hearsay, and hearsay. And nothing is Shiloh's fault. Forrest had this set up with people like Doug Preston or uh, other famous people that maybe Steve Martin, maybe he has so who knows who else Forrest had involved in it. I'd hate to see because I've seen a whole lot of liberals involved in the uh, who these business partners are. Like Doug and and I think there's a when you're not that way when you're a Trump supporter or something, you wonder, are these liberals going to try and screw me out of my prize? These people, did he leave a bunch of people that you would never trust to be honest about it and do what he asked to be done? Oh, it's big. I mean, they got, look at how much money they spend to make a movie, you know, and this uh and they got a bunch of people who are unpaid actors, and so they're saving a lot of money, but they're still putting a lot in it. I think there are some people they're paying to do whatever. It was fun. John Teeter's funding it. There's a whole lot of dough behind it. There, it wouldn't be such a big deal if it was only the treasure chest. It's a much bigger deal than the treasure. And I heard someone say that, okay, so there were pictures of the rooms emptied out, his den and whatever emptied out, and some say, oh well, they just moved all upstairs, you know, so it's all more fakery. um, and and people got to realize that the probate is preventing the dispersion of his what estate he did leave to his daughters and their families or whatever. It's tying that up. If he left something, if he left something for Cynthia, even that is tied up as long as there are lawsuits. Everything's it's all tied up as long as there's lawsuits. Any of that is tied up because there may have been things he gave out other than the treasure chest to searchers. And so any of you that think you might have something coming as a consolation prize from Forrest, your stuff is tied up because of these people who are contesting his estate. And they are preventing the they are preventing his estate from being dispersed to the recipients. Nobody gets anything. Even people that are getting might have a consolation prize coming. Think of it that way. Your consolation prize is held up by these jerks contesting his estate. McCracken is on crack. McCracken's involved with the Erskine. McCracken and Erskine are part of the same team. Mm. Yeah. Robert Redford died? Wow. I didn't what I don't remember that. I thought it really work of fiction writers. Yeah, the Jack Stoof is a fiction writer. Da-da! That's what Medium is for, fiction writers. Um, there's no state income tax in Wyoming. Yeah. Um, the tax thing is not an issue anywhere, really, because the finder is going to have a movie deal, and the movie deal should be more than enough to pay the freaking taxes and make money on the movie on top of it. Hope they all have to pay the Fenn attorney bills. Yes, yes, yes. You know, I don't know if are there laws for uh, fallacious probate attacks. Fallacious. Um, Wiki says Redford retired in 2020, but not died. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Phil Collins is he's retiring too. Who else did I see was there's some another me, not just Phil Collins, but yeah, you know these old performers, they get to where they start getting a little Alzheimer's and stuff, and like Phil Collins, he's got a lot of lyrics to remember, you know. And he started getting a little, oh, what was I singing? Someone find it finally, Alpha Searcher. You know what? Alpha Searcher, right? My pictures I took of some of the early stuff I was with my Sony Alpha. The Alpha Searcher got the Model A and found Moses, the alpha male. That's the double alpha. That to the double omega. The substitute. The if you're finding a substitute, okay, then the proxy is a substitute. By definition, a proxy is a substitute for the real treasure. So the Model A is the memory that because it reminded him of his brother, it reminded him of his father, it reminded him of Georgia O'Keeffe, it reminded him of Eric Sloan, you know, and it reminded him of his car, the Bullet, and which reminded him of you know you he remembered Peggy. They went on dates in that's where his relationship with Peggy started, was in the Bullet, in the car. And so the car is the vehicle that takes you to the treasure, and you're looking for where he parked his car. I've got the freaking car out in my freaking shed, and people, oh, no, we deny. We deny that to you. I got it in my shed. Come try and take it. The marble was a pepper shade. Bill did. His father, clear shooter. None of them have a clue. They're dumb as rocks. Oh, there was a lot in the pictures I took today. um, the new Windows. It's like, okay, you have to buy a separate music player. You have to get a separate photo viewer. You have to, it's like Windows. It's just the operating system. They don't have it. They don't have anything special in there, you know. Because I got some cool pictures I took today. um, I don't know if I can find. Do I have an app that to show me all my pictures? I have one for editing my pictures, but I mean one for I'd have to install my video. Um, yeah. Um, oh wait, nope, that's not where it is. It's over here. Uh, uh, uh. There, on that drive, in there. Why do I have to do? Um, is it? What? Oh, okay. Now, how do I tell it? That's not full screen. I told it go full. Uh, there. Okay. Like, look at this. You telling me there are no people there? um, let's see. I think I can. Yeah, I can click through right here. See, he's a happy rock. These are the ancient people. Look at them hiding in the rocks. Almost like aliens, some of them. Oh, he tapped too long. Look, that's isn't that Roman candle down there? That's that dude right there. Either that or that's Mark Twain. Yeah. Um, he's looking up. There's another face and that little head next to him. Oh, I mean, oh yeah, I got it. Oh, bunch of. I mean, it's just amazing all the sculpture that's in these. That's the keep on trucking dude, ain't it? You don't see a face there, eh? Yeah, I see one. This is stuff the archaeologists should be all over it, you know. Oh, something a nervous double click. What did I do? Uh, I must have got to the end. Okay, so good. Okay, back to so I wasn't able to see the chat because that was the computer that I was doing the watching the chat with there. Uh, easy peasy. He's in jail now, facing some serious charges. Yeah. John P. the finder is the guy with the chest is the finder. Well, the chest is still in the possession of the lawyers. That's all anybody knows. The lawyers still have it in their safe or their vault or whatever. They might have moved it somewhere else. Yeah, they're little faces inside the big faces. Yeah, peace, love, and confidence. Yeah. Yeah. The as long as they're taking depositions, there are legal issues, and Forrest said there would be no legal issues. So it's not over until there's no legal issues, and then they can tell the actual finder, "Hey, we made it." um, and you had to take Forrest. In my opinion, you had to take Forrest for his word. There was no need to take him to court. He when he wrote the book, he wrote the check to the finder at that time. You know. basically. This is yours when you if I and you know you don't have to take him to court over it. He's not going to write you a bad treasure hunt or bad check. Let's see, so too. I think so too. Where did you go, Bill? I'm right here. Um, I'm not right here. I don't know. Where'd I go? It could be I lost signal for a tiny bit. It says I got 4 bars. Um, they ain't gonna give me my Starlink dish yet. No, I'm still by mid 2022. Well, Elon, you got 2.5 months left to get me my stinking dish. Slime ball. I mean, otherwise it's fraud. You told me I was gonna, and then you extend it. No, oh no, no, we're gonna extend it again and again, and it's like, no, you're never gonna deliver. Never gonna deliver, Elon. Um, today, dork. Today, dork. What? Pork or pork or dork? So what's for dinner? Beef. Beef is for dinner. Huh. Yeah, I might have that too. But I mean, I think I'm gonna reheat pizza. Oh, one thing on my phone, he got the chest doesn't mean he knows the actuals. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stoof doesn't have the chest. He's never had it. The lawyer, it hasn't left Santa Fe. The auction stuff and all of that. I mean, that's going. The pretend Jack Stoof thing is going on to hold this trial. So this trial has a bunch of, oh, this is all bullshit. you know, and you guys don't have any claim. Um, Almost happened by accident, but he did solve it. Two treasures had the title, had one title. Yeah, it wasn't an accident. Yeah. Forrest said to be guided by the hand of God. He was guided by the hand of God. So would the finder, the person who found it, would be guided. And it's like, you know, I just went where I felt I was being taken, where it was taking me. I ran a search and it's, oh, that looks good. Let's go there. And boom, right, got in the right spot, right area. But you had to figure out how does all of this get, and it's all there. I mean, stuff that's in Once Upon a While, the Ben Stahl uh, artwork is on the canyon wall. The Rockwell artwork is on the rock walls of the canyon. The the teacher waking him up at his desk is on the rock walls of the canyon. The stout-hearted man, the guy's laying up there on top of the canyon, laying back with his head propped up, looking up at this. It looks like it's a woman with like wings, an angel. He's laying there on his back, looking at this angel up in the sky, floating over him. It's just amazing. If you don't see uh, what the imagination says, open your eyes and marvel gaze, and when you marvel gaze, you look and you go, oh, oh shit, I didn't see that before. Oh, then you go, oh shit, Gorman's right. My suspicion was Jack had already been there. He knew this spot. Jack is a joke. There's nothing. Jack is nothing. He is a stage prop. To say that about Jack is to credit him with being the actual finder. I don't see any possible way to credit Jack with being the finder. And I've said that from day one in June of 2020. Bullshit. They do these things to protect the real finder. To protect the real finder, they don't even tell the real finder until it is safe. Uh, Forrest didn't give Shiloh the keys. He gave the keys to an old millionaire he could trust to do what he wished, like Doug Preston. Doug Preston is your Shiloh. He's the real Shiloh. Would the real Shiloh please stand up? Doug Preston ain't Forrest Fenn's grandson, but he is the business partner that Forrest trusted with carrying out his wishes because he didn't want his family, including Shiloh, involved in it. And Jack Stoof works with Larry Burke and Dan Barbarisi. They were both called in 2017. Dan Barbarisi was at the 2017 Femboree when Forrest put on Mildew. Because Forrest knew, hey, okay, here's the closing acts. You need to be here to take pictures. For the summers. For the summer, plans for the summer? Or for, you talking summer? Summer. Well, that's not how the lawyer's name is spelled, so I presume you're talking about the season. No, it was an accident. Wasn't accident. No. Yeah, yeah. The you know the political being an opposite political thing, and knowing how dastardly the other political party uh, is you kind of distrust that. And even Doug said that Forrest was a conservative and he was a liberal. I'm a libertarian. I'm neither one of them. They both hate us. They both hate us. But also, I've said I think all this is going right along with the draining the swamp, the Q movement, the revolution, the treasure and political freedom all comes at the same time. Uh, uh, yeah, I've got to wait. I got the batteries coming in June or July. I'm going to be around here this summer. I'm going to go get do some more picture taking of. Uh, I got to try and make up for some pictures. A lot of pictures I had on my saved up and all on a 5 terabyte hard drive that doesn't work, and I don't have money to get it fixed yet. So I gotta go try and retake a lot of those pictures. Now I lost pictures from way back on that hard drive. Not too far back because I have some of those on other discs from way far back, and it just tells you even train. I hear the train rumbling. That's the only motor you hear rumbling by. No wonder my garden light I put out there. No wonder it looks kind of dark because I have my sunglasses on. I don't think you have anything to worry about. If there's a real solver, pretty sure that one will be on your side. Good things come to good people. You good people. Yep, yep. Um, Even somebody was mentioning, Augusta. Augusta. They were talking about Augusta. Augustine. Okay, my friend in Mexico is uh, Pedro Augusta. It's like, yeah, those are the people that call me teacher. And who do they call teacher? Who else did they call teacher, right? Uh, well, Kung Fu called the guy teacher, teacher. And Yoda was called teacher. Uh, oh, I bought my computer from directly from Dell. I ordered it. I ordered it with what I wanted on it, and how much I wanted to how much I wanted to spend. I saved money with going with the AMD processors, which I'm much happier with the AMD processor than my Core 7 that's on my old computer. That thing. This thing is so much faster and sweeter. It's a nice machine. I love the lit keyboard so I can type in bed. I just need a mouse because it's so hard to highlight and copy paste without a mouse. It's like, because even the touchpad on this, there's no left and right button. It's all in the touch. You squeeze the touch when you're where you want you just squeeze the touchpad and it clicks it. But there's no like left right click in the touchpad. There should be left right click keys, and I don't know what keys would be left or right click other than left right arrow. Makes a page up, page down. Anybody try and join yet? Nope. Nobody joining. Um, Cut and paste on the keyboard is faster. I don't know. I do it with the mouse. I just highlight, right click, copy, and then go paste. Yeah. It's Windows 11 too. It's not Windows 10. It's got Windows 11 on it. And that just came out. So I suspect Windows 10 came out 7 years ago, 8 years, 7 or 8 years ago. So Windows 11 just come out. And so next thing you know, once Windows 11 is out for about 5 years, once the Windows 11 is out for 5 years, they're going to cancel all updates on Windows 10. Watch it, you know. But I mean, the computers, pretty soon it'll just be a piece of like clear glass, you know. It's just a glass panel and everything is in this one plastic sheet. You know, you can see the screen from both sides, and um, I'm used to using a mouse for doing art and everything, and touchpad is like learning to speak French. You know, the key. No, I'm very good with the mouse and copy and paste. I don't have a problem with it. I don't need a new way to do it. And Control C doesn't. I mean, I want to highlight only these words. I don't want to copy the whole sheet, the whole spread, the whole Word document. You know, I just want this paragraph to move this paragraph up. It's selecting the text and all that's much easier to do with the mouse. It's all done with two fingers. I'm not one of them people that on the keyboard either, typist. I'm not a I got out of typing class because I broke my middle finger. Was this one? I broke this finger. See it see how the finger that isn't broken, uh, this one's not broken, right? You see it curls up. This one was broken and it only goes straight. I had a football. We were playing football at the school in the grass, and the football hit right at the hit, right, hit my finger, and split that bone on the end right down the middle. Uh, yeah, my computer's not. I don't have a tough one. Well, it is pretty because it has no moving parts actually, except for the screen that pops up. Hinged screen is like, and the keys on the keyboard are the only. They're I don't even know if it has a fan to cool the thing. It just relies on air. Uh, the battery lasts forever on it. Oh, which reminds me, why isn't it plugged in? Yeah, I should have it plugged in because it has been running on battery all this time. So there, plug it in. It doesn't use much power either. It's a nice laptop. I ordered a one of these backup hard drives. They're supposed to. It's a SSD, supposed to have 8 terabytes. It was like $35, and so goes over a Type C USB. And if that thing works, that's good. That'd be great. Then I'll get another one. I'll get a second one, because if the one works and I get all my files on it, and then you want to back that up on the second one in case something happens to the primary. And then once a month, you want to sync them so that they both have the most current stuff on them. Yeah, I don't like losing old computer, especially photo files. That's a lot, and I had 100,000 pictures on that hard drive. It's a whole lot. That's okay. Balance is key. Okay. I suppose confusion never really tends to cease. Okay, let's see. What was the question then, huh? Where is this? Come to. Yeah. Well, I didn't see that. Let's see. I agree with you. The question. Yeah, I'm good people. I don't. I didn't file a lawsuit. I people. Oh, Corbin, he gets real nasty. No, only get nasty with people that are mean and nasty to me. You know, everybody gets an even chance. Trying to is Jackie inside or I think he's inside. He's up on the dash. He sees something. He was sitting up there earlier today in the daytime, and he's oh, I want to go out. I want to go out. And I look out the window. Oh, okay, yeah, the neighbor's walking around the block. He likes to run out there and visit with the neighbor and her dogs. Bill, take your old computer to Best Buy. They can remove the drive and get the pictures for like 25 or $30. Really? Um, yeah, I would buy another hard drive that size to have them transferred over to if they will do that for $25-$30. No problem. No, it's just it's just a external hard drive. Yeah, it's just an external hard drive. The drive is already out. Good looking. Whoa, what pug dressed in? Okay, that sounds like pug. Maria has pugs. A pug. My ex girlfriend has a pug. Ex girlfriend from 2001, from 20 years ago. Wow, was that long ago? Wow. Japanese girlfriend I had. She was my woman from Tokyo. Woman from Tokyo. No, no, I no longer have a woman from Tokyo. uh, hey, hey, ho, ho. Rock and roll will never die. Uh, so what else did I need to? Um, the Ford Model A were made in Buffalo, New York, until I think 1927 was the last year they were made in Buffalo. The Model Ts were made there. That's where I think Ford started in a plant in Buffalo, and they moved to Detroit when they bought Lincoln and then they moved the Ford stuff to Detroit after they bought Lincoln. But it was yeah, and yeah, Miss Ford. The car is Miss Ford. I mean, there's so many things pointing to Ford, Red Ford, uh, Miss Ford. Um, and I've never been contacted by Netflix or any of them about doing it. Jens has, you know, told me, "Oh, I'm going to be out there to fit," and he's never showed up. Never showed. Always said, "I'm, you know, I'll be there. I'll be there in May. I'll be there in October. I'll be there in January. I'll be there in December," and he never shows up. Like I don't like that. You know, somebody tells me uh, that I look forward to and when they call it off once, I'm disappointed. They call it off. Okay, okay, now we got a pattern going. 3, 4, 5 times. You're like, I don't believe you. You know, it's like Greg Kinn has a song, "Tell Me Lies." Tell me more lies. Spanish teacher. Hello. Yeah. What was funny? Dizzy on fires and the trees and the pine trees. Okay. Miss Ford. Mm. A Spanish Ford on the Spanish Trail. You would go down the Spanish Trail to the Ford. Okay, that can make sense. That can make sense. That the Spanish Trail, and the Spanish Trail does come through and that's where little stick man with the sword touche is carved into the rock, and it's just like the stick man Forrest would draw. And I challenge. That's another one. I challenge anybody to show me their stick man that they found in their chase. The ones, that are out there in nature or on a monument or something. Uh, like my stick man in rock, I think beats stick man on metal sign. You know what I mean? It's more primitive way of doing art is in rock. No, he's on the Santa Fe Trail, Jody. I think that's the Santa Fe Trail or um, Pecos Trail. He's on the Pecos Trail, I think. The trail goes. Yeah, I don't know. I've got the map here shows that the trail goes down to Santa. I don't know where it goes from. It could, Pecos Trail might be part of the old Spanish Trail. I don't know, but the road I think is Pecos Trail. Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm still tired of, you know, uh, he's so into Nookers and who's cool and who, Bill Gorman's not cool enough to make a, you know, to show there's a real effort. There isn't. Not when you say you're going to be here 5, 6 times and never show up. It's like, oh, okay. Well, you're not okay. Well, date month comes and goes, and well, didn't show up. said he was going to be here, said he was going to be here again, said he was going to be here again, didn't show up. I know that, you know, I don't wait for people who don't show up. I don't, it's not, you know, yeah. Well, yeah, you know, um, that's the, I'm not a woman. Yeah. You know, I don't get kissy with, no, I'm not a, I don't kiss anybody's butt. Everybody knows I don't kiss nobody's butt. You know, and I don't, why should I ever believe it again? I'm going to be there. Oh, I promise I'll be there in May. Record says no, it ain't going to happen. I'm not going to make plans for a meeting that's was a no show so many times. You know, if I got something else to do, I'm gonna go do it because you know, well, I got something else I got to do. I don't. You know, he never showed up before. What makes me think you're going to show up this time? I like how that gold reflects off the glasses around the blue. Yeah, I mean, you could love them all you want, but I mean, for me, it just doesn't. It doesn't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna have believe that any meeting is going to take place. Uh, uh, what did she say? Fenn's house is. Yeah, yeah. It might. It's the Santa Fe Trail or Pecos Trail or the roads there. I think it's the Santa Fe Trail. Um, but when Eric Sloan drove to Taos, he came down through Trinidad and went over Cimarron Pass and that way into Taos. And that was with a Model A in 1960. And in 1960, roads were a lot. There was no I-25. um, yeah, well, you see, the great thing is that all these documentaries about the people that didn't find it, and then when the movie with the real solution comes, you know, without the real solution in any of the documentaries, and when the truth comes out, then they go, oh, you know. Then who was dumb as rocks? One was first the Spanish Trail. Lots of them crossover. Yeah, yeah, Spanish Trail. Yeah, Coronado and stuff came through. You know, it was that Spanish Trail from 1500s. And what I don't understand, okay, the Spanish Trail's over here, but the fort was over on this side of the valley. They they probably come down either side of the valley back then. What is it all about the Madre, Margre, and their color brown? Um, yeah, but I think the home of Brown was David Jennings Brown. 3,500 acres of pristine national forest with the San Juan River running through it. And he has an Olympic size indoor geothermal swimming pool. um, put in, and takeout are the same thing. And on a carry or a terry, uh, 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 on your journey up the river to the mountains, the carry is a short terry, only a 20-mile carry. At the put in there rainbows, yeah. The put in the takeout at a carry. If you're doing uh, a carry over the Continental Divide, it depends on what direction you're going, which ones to put in, which ones to take out. If you're going east, you take out on the river on the west side of the divide, and you put in the river on the east side of the divide. If you're going west, you take it out. The takeout is on the river on the east side of the divide, and the put in is on the west side of the divide. And Moses was put in without a paddle. It's there's a lot to yeah. The put in and takeout are the same thing. And Forrest was over the hill, so you had to be over the hill. You had to go over the hill to find it. And like in C.W. McCall's Wolf Creek Pass song, you take it down the other side. In the canyon down the other side. Um, right, right, yeah, oh yeah. It's not for taking your fish out of the water, that's for sure. Yeah, yeah, but they would they would take their boat out, carry it over the mountain. Even in the movie Northwest Passage, Rogers Rangers, they take the boats out of the river, and they haul these boats over the mountain and put it in the river on the other side. The only thing was the movie got that wrong. That was a different expedition. They had the wrong expedition with that. That happened in another one of his adventures, and he was more popular than George Washington in 1760s 1770. Um, get the heater going. Start to cool off. Got down to 64. All about 5 pounds to take out. I rather laughed with sinners than cry with the saints. Yeah. Uh, somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. They were blue here today, and there was no rainbow. Oh, I don't know how long I've been on, but I've had nobody join in, nobody waiting to join in. My link no good or what, man? Snow and sun. Yeah, even Mount Blanca here, 14,400 and something feet. I mean, It's within 100 feet or so of the tallest mountain in in continental U.S. Uh, I mean, Colorado's got 57 mountains over 14,000 feet. 57 of there's 72 mountains in the continental U.S. over 14,000 feet. 72, and 57 of them are in Colorado. Yeah, 14,411. And there's hardly any snow on it. And we just had a storm come through yesterday. Hardly any snow up there on the mountain. It's amazing. Yes, Mount Blanca is white. Blanca is white, and Mount Elbert. Yeah, Mount Elbert's taller than that. um, Elon Musk, send me my Starlink dish, Mama's boy. I need a bit more notice to go live. Oh, we're on 5 business right now. This Greg is going to go live Saturday. That's what he told me. I thought his thing was for Sunday, the schedule. I don't know. You don't know if he's going to Saturday or Sunday. Um, well, Greg would be live more if. Um, yeah, and I've been working on documenting my solution, and it's like, okay, yeah, there's just too much that points to the Model A. It's the vehicle you need to take you to the treasure. It's the metal. It's the slide. It's the messes up my Elon Musk joke. Oh, okay. Yeah. Elon, no wonder he's called Musk. He stinks. He smells awfully musky. The musk is what? That's like the dog stops at the tree and leaves his musk on it. Yeah, yeah, he can afford 8 kids. Are they with the same mother? uh, wow. This fire truck even has this little projectile on the front of it. I guess they can ram that through a wall and spray water in it. Just drive up, push that thing through the building, and probably sprayed water like a sprinkler inside. Just covered everything, right? Why is there a spear point on the front of the fire truck here? There, put it up there in front of my glasses. It's like a Norwal, one of them whales with the yeah, cool car. Yeah. Okay, take it easy, Whoopi. Yeah. Now all I have is moderators in chat. What you guys do? Remove everybody else from the room? Somebody else streaming now, right? I bet that's what it is. Somebody else is streaming. People are running away. um, yeah, reduce the size on that. And boy, I got bubbles in my stomach today. No, I don't see anybody else live right now. uh, you run the chance of being somebody else wrenching you or blocking you if you don't have a wrench. There you go. Yeah. Oh dear, what's the name? It's scrapbook 252. What's its name? It's on two. Page 84 of Once Upon a While is Bill Griggs. 84 is 84 lumber that's in the wood. Yeah, I did, Jody. Just because you asked. Wasn't that easy? It's getting pretty late on the East Coast. What? Oh yeah. What? I don't know what it is. 10:46 here. Yeah, it's almost 11 here. So East Coast almost 1 in the morning there. We all. I understood. Forrest says, what's it matter how you spell it as long as people know what you're talking about? And there are people being critical of spelling. Yeah, my leg. Fire car. Yeah, I'm in a neat box. Where's the box? There's the box. It's a oop. So it's a fire chief car. You know. Uh, I guess that's the top of the box. There's the car on the end. Huh. It's funny. The one in the drawing on the end of the box, it's got the hood off. I didn't know the hood. I don't think the hood comes off. It's it's permanently on there. The hood doesn't open. The doors don't open. That's a neat little toy car. I have to put the box in a tote and store it. Because I didn't get it to leave it inside a box where you can't see it. Put them out where they can be seen, you know. It's a busy work day for me. Going up to something. You can come on my channel, Bill, when I do. Okay. Thanks, D. Yep. Jeep Grill. Uh-oh. Hearts are flying. My third search, I had to change the altimeter where my truck died. When I worked for Sprint, I had to go do microwave path surveys, and we had to have an altimeter to measure the altitude of where we were. where the tower went and all, so we had the correct altitude and stuff, and brought it on the airplane to because you don't want them throwing the altimeter around in the baggage because it was a mechanical instrument back in the 80s, wasn't a computer device. Um, and they didn't have GPS, so but I brought it on the airplane. I said, "Oh well, let's see what altitude the plane is pressurized. Oh, 7,000 feet. They pressurized the plane for 7,000 feet. What kind of billing did you get done tonight? Billing? Who? Oh. What are you, an accountant too? My sister does that stuff. Bear stories. Yeah, I'm trying to be moving over to my art. You know, I don't want to. I get tired of talking. There's not much more you can talk about in Fenn's thing. Let's get the movie done. Let's get this over with. Get the get the probate out of the way and get the thing over with and get the movie deal going and get some things working. uh, because once it's all finished, once the probate's over and the prize is awarded, then the movie can be produced and the answers can come out. But all the probate does is slow that down, make it so it ain't gonna happen right away. Things it, it's like putting a stick through the spokes of your bike, you know? You're not gonna get anywhere. Yeah, I watch this guy does Mr. Ballon, his channel. He does scary stories and he does stuff about missing 411s and stories and he adds sounds to it and pictures to make it entertaining. Yeah, you rode a moose for 3 days. Don't do that. Really? They ride like a horse, or I rode a Clydesdale. That's um, but um, I want to fix something to eat. I'm hungry. I'm running out of things to say, and yeah, get some water in my throat here so I can finish what I have. Now I'm gonna run some more pictures through the art program, make some more art from my pictures I took today. I do. I like this. The other thing I like on the new, well, my old one was touchscreen. This one's touchscreen. It's wonderful. All I need is the backup drives, those 8 terabyte drives to back it up, so I can recover all my. If I can recover that hard drive, that'd be great. All right. Good night. Good night, everyone. Y'all, I'm tired. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna heat up some pizza, but I thought I'd come on for a little bit. Um, Jack's giving me a funny look too. I don't know what he wants now, but yeah. Well, have a good night. Thanks for watching. See you next time, Saturday. See you Saturday on